Since the dawn of time, humans have always feared the darkness. Vampires, werewolves, zombies, ghosts. Although it differs slightly from culture to culture, people's fear of the darkness has grounded them into living conservatively. In the current world, thanks to wars, terrorism, weapons of mass destruction, accidents caused by human error, and daily incidents of murder, humans have grown to fear the actions of their own kind, even more than the darkness itself. This is the story of a group of heroes who have stood up to fight back against such a corrupted society.
Hello everybody, this is Zealous back again with an early look and spoiler-free review of Disgaea 4 Complete Plus Edition by NIS America for the Switch and PS4 out October 29th. I'm going to start off this review by being honest. I've only ever played Disgaea 1 back in 2003. All the things I remember that were in the first game all those years back, I have found here in Disgaea 4, which really shows how solid the game mechanics are and how well they've held up and evolved over the years. Now, Disgaea 4 originally released on PS3 and Vita in 2011, and a remake, Disgaea 4, A Promise Revisited, was released in 2013 and 14 for the Vita. Now, in this version, what makes it different versus all the other versions? To answer that, let me read to you from the NIS America page on what has been added and changed for this release. Here's what makes Disgaea 4 Complete Plus truly complete. This contains all the additional characters and scenarios from previous versions of Disgaea 4, options for English or Japanese audio, options for English or French text, includes the peta-level spells and job-specific skills from Disgaea 4, A Promise Revisited. This includes quality of life features that may seem familiar to those who have played Disgaea 5, such as the cheat shop, event viewer, weapon appearance, innocent warehouse, and pay-up system to bribe senators to change their votes in the assembly. This also includes the network features such as map edit and upload, pirate edit and upload, pirate duels, and foreign ministers. Now you might be asking yourself, what puts the plus in Disgaea 4 Complete Plus? The resolution has been updated to 1920 by 1080p. You can now reposition characters while viewing their target areas of their skills, even for specials that have a non-fixed target zone. Skill speed can now be adjusted between 2, 3, or 4 times. You can now get a graphic preview of the magic change weapon that your monster class can become by viewing it in the status screen. After winning a battle, the game will now autosave when you return to base. This is a very nice feature. Now that we have that out of the way, let's dig into my review. Upon booting up Disgaea 4 from my Switch, I was treated to a nice anime opening that was about 2.5 minutes long. The game starts off with our main character, a vampire named Valvatorez, and his werewolf steward, Fenrich. Valvatorez is revealed to be a Prinny instructor in Hades, the prison of the Netherworld. We are then introduced to the Prinnies, who are human souls who have to work off their sins in the Netherworld. Without diving too deeply into the game's story details, I can tell you it's been a real pleasure to play through this game so far. I've really enjoyed it. I love the comedy and the jokes that Disgaea 4 is riddled with, both in the written and spoken dialogue. Speaking of the voices, the game's English cast does a great job with delivering the humor, and from what I've played so far, it feels like they spent a lot of time making sure the dialogue and the humor flowed well and felt natural. Disgaea 4 really has a lot to offer if you have the time. Disgaea 4's gameplay has a flow to it. You progress the story, then you go to the base, and then you go to battle, and then you rinse and repeat. Battle in this game is simple yet complex, with a grid-based map and combat, and the use of team attacks with a ton of skills and spells that you can learn and level. There are actually over 400 skills and spells. As I stated before, this also includes the new peta-level spells. Strategy is key, especially later on. The use of geo-effects, which are tiles that can give effects, are scattered across the board. These can give buffs or debuffs, alter what you can and cannot do, as well as some random effects like warping characters around every turn. The lift and throw system in the game allows you to do a few things, such as pick up allies and throw them to move a bit farther, or to a higher level. Throw geo-blocks, you can change tile effects, or build towers from your characters, which you can once learned use special abilities. During battle, you'll also have the ability to use magic change or fuse monsters. Magic Chain causes a monster to turn into a weapon for several turns. Based on the monster's level, this can really increase the damage. However, once the turbo limit has been reached, the monster will disappear from the battlefield for the remainder of the fight. By fusing two monsters together, they will become stronger and larger. This will take up more tile spaces. They will do more damage and have higher stats such as HP, but every turn they drain their SP, and once the SP runs out, they'll disappear from the battlefield for the rest of the fight. But wait, there's more! You can also do a Magic Chain with a fused monster, allowing the fused monster to wield a giant weapon. Or you can do a Magic Chain of two fused monsters, allowing your characters to dual wield giant weapons. With the character creation, aka rearing system inside the campaign HQ, you're able to create unique units with job-specific skills. As you level each character, you can also unlock evolutions for both your humans and your monsters. This will allow you to gain better units as you progress through the game. This ties into the assembly and campaign systems. The campaign is an overworld map where you can place your evil symbols, aka your characters, as well as buildings that can add additional effects in battle. The assembly returns allowing you to pass builds like creating new characters, getting buildings for your campaign, improving your shops, or unlocking new job classes, as well as many other things. You also have the item world and the carer world. The item world allows you to go into the world of the items, which will allow you to boost them. However, there's a catch. You can't leave except for completing every 10 levels or via a special item. The carer world works very similarly and is used to upgrade your characters in ways you cannot do by normal leveling. There are a few additional systems such as the cheat shop, which allow you to change your EXP, mana, or HL gains through battle or increase the enemy's battle strength. The Innocence Warehouse got a quality of life update for this release and allows you to better organize it. Weapon appearance has also been added, allowing you to equip the best weapon but make it look like your favorite weapon. You can also pay senators to change their vote, and finally, yes, there's an event viewer. This will allow you to go back and watch every scene in every movie. Like I said before, Disgaea 4 has a lot to offer, even more so now than before. With that said, it is a massive time sink, with grinding levels, unlocking jobs, the item and character worlds, and the reincarnation system. The reincarnation system will allow you to reset your hero to level 1 while retaining a percentage of his stats. These stats are based on the level of mana used during the reincarnation vote in the assembly. I really don't have much to say that it's a detractor from Disgaea 4 Complete Plus Edition, save for one thing, the battle menus and the overlays. Oh god. There are plenty of times I found the game's menus and overlays in battle to be in the way, and even when the transparent mode turned on, it makes the screen cluttered and hard to see on small maps. I also found this to be true in handheld mode on the Switch versus docked mode on the TV. Even on the TV, this was still an issue. I found it frustrating at times, making it take even longer to complete a level, which as you progress can get pretty lengthy. Overall, I'm having a ton of fun playing Disgaea 4 Complete Plus, and I'm sure there are a ton of things I have left to discover as I play through the game. There'll be no shortage of things for me to do in the game, giving it a lot of value, as well as a lot of great future replay value. Disgaea 4 Complete Plus is a must if you love strategy RPGs and laughs, and let's face it, who doesn't like to laugh? And if you have the time to invest in the robust games world, you can't go wrong. If you've played a previous version of 4, there might be enough new things added to this edition to warrant picking up the Complete Plus edition. This is Zealous with a Gotians Game Review. See you next time.